Gravel tyres have a tough old job keeping you sticky side down in a huge range of conditions, from dusty dry summer trails to boggy winter slop. And they need to work on the road too. We've picked out 6 of our favourites in this vid that cover a wide range of uses at budget to premium prices. We've given each of these tyres a full independent review on road.cc, so check the description for links to those as well as loads of others. As ever, the old "what's the best tyre" chestnut is one of the most divisive in cycling, so feel free to jump in the comments, tell us what you rate and why. Okay, let's dive into our selection, starting with a great budget tyre. The Goodyear Connector Ultimate Gravel tyre packs a lot of tech in for what's not an expensive tyre. It's built with Goodyear's tubeless complete carcass. It has an anti-cut sidewall, R-Shield puncture protection and Goodyear's dynamic silica 4 compound for really good all-terrain performance. Despite its sturdy construction, it's still reasonably light and it rolls nice and quietly on tarmac. The tread includes a continuous central band, and that gives way to nice chunky shoulder blocks for confident cornering. The carcass is a bit stiff, so it's a tyre that works better at lower pressures, and dropping a few PSI significantly improves comfort and grip. It handles dry and light wet conditions well, and it clears mud pretty effectively too. At less than half the price of some of the tyres coming up in this roundup, it's a top choice if you want a good performing tyre without the big price tag. And talking of expensive tyres, if you just want a tyre you can fit once and use all year, then the Challenge Gravine Pro delivers outstanding performance across most surfaces. This is a tyre that's great on rough trails and on tarmac, giving you impressive grip, durability and comfort. The tread takes its inspiration from cyclocross tyres, and it works well on loose and even muddy trails. There's no two ways about it, these are not cheap. But they're handmade with a 260 thread per inch casing and dual layer puncture protection, which makes them both supple and durable, which is a hard balancing act. Any other downside other than the price? Well, you'll be glad you can use them all year once you've done some swears fitting them. Once a year is enough for that job, honestly. But once you've wrestled them on, they're great. Gravel in the UK often means slop, and the Pirelli Cinturato Gravel S is just the ticket for winter conditions, with a deep directional tread, chunky shoulder blocks for plenty of bite. It uses the speed grip compound which Pirelli has adapted from its mountain bike line, and that gives you lots of traction on pretty much any surface. What are the payoffs? Well, it's quite a heavy tyre and it's certainly not the fastest on tarmac sections, but the reality is you probably make up more time on those boggy bits than you'll lose on the roads. The other thing you don't want to be doing in filthy conditions is fixing a puncture, so you'll be glad to know that the Gravel S combines nice deep tread with armoured sidewalls. So these Pirellis excel in the winter months, but in the temperate and damp UK, they're a good year-round choice too. Let's be honest, most of the UK back lanes are in such a state these days that a gravel bike is the best tool for the job, even if you're not technically venturing off-road. A low tread, big chamber tyre is ideal for that, and the Panarosa Gravel King Slick TLC is a great choice. While this isn't technically a gravel tyre, we had to mention it. It has gravel in its name for a start, so that means it counts. But also it simply excels in any kind of on-road, bad road scenario. It's also very light and has seriously low rolling resistance, which makes it a very fast tyre no matter the terrain. We've seen these tyres used a lot in ultra distance racing where you can't always know what's coming surface wise, but you want to keep up a good clip. The puncture protection is also pretty solid, so if you're after something more robust than a road tyre for fun on rubbish roads, this is a great option at a reasonable price. Now, if you're going faster over a shorter distance, then the Schwalbe G1 RS is excellent. As the top dog in Schwalbe's gravel line, it delivers impressive grip across various surfaces. Much better than you'd expect given its low profile tread thanks to a super grippy compound. This tyre is an evolution of the G1R, and Schwalbe claims 20% less rolling resistance. It's supple and it's fast, even at lower pressures. The tread design is reversible and it's optimised as a front tyre running one way and as a rear tyre the other. The G1 RS really stands out for its confident handling, especially on British gravel trails. It struggled a bit in really muddy conditions, but that's not surprising given its semi-slick nature. These tyres don't last all that long, but that's the payoff for all the grip. It's not the most puncture resistant tyre out there either, thanks to its lightweight construction, but if you're pinning a number on, it should be top of your list. All of the tyres we've covered so far have some great selling points, and everyone's needs are different. But for us, the overall best gravel tyre at the moment in terms of performance and value is the Bontrager GR2 Team Issue TLR. It's a fast, lightweight option designed for versatile performance on a variety of surfaces from gravel roads to single track. The tread has a central strip of closely spaced blocks for speed on tarmac, and there's wider angled side knobs for traction off-road. It's a really easy tyre to set up tubeless with good sidewall protection that held up well even after we'd given them a thrashing. Durability overall was really good and performance is excellent in dry to mildly tacky conditions. The 40mm width rolls really fast, making it a great all-rounder, but we'd love to see a couple more options for size. It's not ideal for deep mud, but the GR2 shines as a fit and forget tyre for most gravel adventures. They're not the cheapest tyres in this roundup, but they're really good value given the performance that you get. So there you go, 6 great gravel tyres to consider next time you're swapping your rubber. Let us know which one of these tyres is one for you, and of course, which great tyres we've missed out. We can't pick them all. If you enjoyed this content, then as always, give it a like, subscribe to see more from the channel, and we'll see you next time.